prepare to race onto the field. Everything is riding on this football game. So there's a special intensity, a special urgency. Here come the Volunteers. Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Just wanted to drop a quick video, talk about a couple of different things going on. We're going to briefly touch on recruiting, also a couple of news and notes. It's been a while. It has been a while. We've been doing our best to cover the baseball team, especially as we move into regionals this week. Myself and the Indy Kid will be doing our absolute best to cover some kind of post game, whether it be live streams or videos. But as always, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up below the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications. And let's get into it. June's going to be a big month, not just for Tennessee, but across all of college football, because the dead period is officially over for recruiting. Visits are on the calendar. Tennessee did kick off summer camps yesterday with a lot of kids from the 23-24 class on campus. They gave out a couple of offers, so I guess that's where we're going to start. Like I said, we're going to bounce around a little bit today, so just bear with me. But the first offer came here. It's Carson Gentle, defensive lineman. Pretty small right now, but again, he is in the class of 2024, so he has some time to put on some size. Probably going to end up as a defensive end. You can see there, 6'2", 215 pounds out of Chattanooga. And this is the report directly from VAWLS.com. Said that he held his own against older campers, never lost a one-on-one battle yesterday afternoon. Good size and speed, keeps it tight off the edge in drills, likely to grow into a strong side defensive end. Like I said, they did go ahead and give him an offer yesterday. And then here is another one. It's Caleb Perry, 6'4", 215-pound linebacker. He is actually a class of 22 kid. They also gave him the offer yesterday. 3-star, you can see there, out of Georgetown, Kentucky. Again, going back to VolQuest.com for the report out of yesterday's camp, said that he showed plenty of athleticism in the afternoon. The Vols at the time had not offered. That has since changed. They have gone ahead and given him an offer. He's got offers. You can scroll down and see from Purdue, Cincinnati, West Virginia. Good athlete, good motor, just green, playing with his hands down. Could see him as a pass rush, stand up outside linebacker. Again, that is the scouting report coming from VolQuest.com. One more kid I want to mention. They have already offered him a while back. It looks like, let's see, doesn't have the date there. He's had an offer for a while, and that is Deacon Tonielli, I guess it is. 6'6", 205-pound tight end, big, long, athletic kid in the class of 23. He had a lot of hype as well for him yesterday. But like I said, recruiting is going to be picking up now that the dead period is over. Tennessee has a big event on Friday. They're calling it Night at Neyland. Should be a lot of in-state talent in town for that event. You got the Herring brothers, Cam Miller. Hopefully Isaiah Horton is able to show up as well. And I think as we continue to move through June, as we have more kids show up on campus, I think they have 6, 7, 8 dates for camps. Gives Tennessee's coaching staff an opportunity to see hands-on, to work with these kids, see how they play on the field instead of just sitting down and watching tape. So you're going to see several offers over the next month. Hopefully you're going to see some commitments. We'll keep you guys up to date on that. Kind of changing gears here. Also, the news came out that Roe Torrance, the JUCO defensive back, has decommitted. It is what it is. You can go back and listen to my initial opinion when he actually gave his commitment to Tennessee. I'm not really sure that Torrance was a guy that was going to make a big impact this season. I thought he was more of a risk reward type of guy. Like I said, it is what it is. His commitment lasted all of 8 days. So it's the interesting part to me about all this is whether or not we're going to see Josh Heupel go to the transfer portal and fill that spot. But Roe Torrance is out. They needed some help. They needed some depth with the defensive backs. So, like I said, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll let you guys know if anything breaks there. And then lastly, the main reason I was going to make this video to begin with, and again, it's not groundbreaking. We've kind of expected this for a while, but it is now official. 2 Tennessee freshmen return. from suspension. This is an article from 24/7. It says, not been a secret for a couple of weeks now, but it is official. Two of the most talented players in Tennessee's freshman class are back in the good graces of the program. I don't know if that's the correct way to word it. I wouldn't say they're back in the good graces. I would say they're back going to work. Quarterback Caden Salter, linebacker Aaron Willis, two early enrollees who were among the players suspended following an off-the-field incident back in March, are back on campus and working out with the team. Like I said, I wouldn't say that they are back in good graces. You got to earn that. You got to work your way back through that. Just filling out the suspension doesn't mean you're back in the good graces. But this is good news for Tennessee. The article goes on to talk about Salter and Willis, both former four-star prospects, are the highest-rated players in Tennessee's 21 recruiting class. And that goes back to when it all happened, when all the dorm room incident went down. That's why it was such a big deal. Obviously, there was talk, could Caden Salter win the starting job going into fall? I never really thought that he could win it going into fall. I thought maybe at some point he could win over that job in the middle of the season. But for Willis, at the time, linebacker position, we needed Aaron Willis on the football field. Now it's good to have him back, obviously with Juwan Mitchell, the transfers coming in, Apache coming in. Willis, I think, still has an opportunity to be on the 2 deep, but he adds depth. That's what Tennessee needs at linebacker. Again, as the article says there, the two most talented players in Tennessee's class of 2021. They are back going through workouts. That's big. That's big. The article here goes on to talk about, the incident at Stokely Hall, talks about French and Washington leaving the team. And this, it kind of goes back, like I said, this is not groundbreaking. We knew this was coming, and that's kind of what the article says here. It's going back from an interview with Josh Heupel, says they were currently in the process of earning their way back inside the program. Then he talks about there's a standard of what it means to be a student at the University of Tennessee. There's a standard of what it means to represent this football program and this athletic department. And I want to say that about Caden Salter especially. Him and Aaron Willis both, but Caden Salter is a guy that we talked about being that alpha, that leader. You saw it, in his time playing high school football. The guy has a confidence to him. He has a swagger. He needs to learn how to be the quarterback for the University of Tennessee, how to be a leader on and off the field. I hope that Caden Salter learned from this. We all know, the issues with his dad. The kid was going through a tough time at a very difficult transition period of his life, transitioning from high school football to college football, transitioning from living at home to living on your own, moving on campus, then all the issues with his dad. The kid was going through a tough time. But I hope this was a teaching point for him. I hope that he learned something from this. Make better decisions moving forward. Says the 6'1", 190-pound Salter, who will wear number 7, missed his opportunity to make a strong first impression on Tennessee's new coaching staff during spring practice due to his suspension, and he now joins a crowded quarterback battle with Michigan transfer Joe Milton, Hendon Hooker, Harrison Bailey, Brian Maurer. Yeah, huge missed opportunity for Caden Salter because now he is way behind. And that quarterback competition is wide open. Something to make note of that I thought was interesting for all you guys that love to debate who's going to start at quarterback. Some of you, think it's Joe Milton. A lot of you think it's Harrison Bailey. Some of you still believe that Brian Maurer is right in the mix, and I think it is wide open. But an interesting note, Harrison Bailey was chosen as the University of Tennessee's quarterback to attend the Manning Passing Academy. Typically, Tennessee sends QB1 to the Manning Passing Academy. So what does that mean? Is Harrison Bailey in the lead, or are we as fans going to put way too much into that and it doesn't really matter? You guys can leave me a comment, speculate on that. Why is Harrison Bailey the one that was chosen to attend the Manning Passing Academy? I don't know, just an interesting thing to note. Like I said, several different things. Nothing really here that I could make one big video on, but I haven't given you guys an update. Hadn't been talking to you guys as far as football is concerned, trying to cover that baseball team. So I just wanted to drop a video, kind of cover several different things. And if this is something you guys want, maybe sprinkle in some recruiting, an article, something like that, let me know. But we'll continue to keep you guys up to date. Like I said, I think it's going to be a very busy June on the recruiting trail. But if you haven't done so yet, please smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. If you're enjoying the baseball coverage, again, tune in Friday. The Indy Kid is going to drop a video immediately following the game. And then the next day on Saturday, I'll be doing the same. And then on Sunday, we'll probably do a live stream. But again, we'll keep you guys up to date. Give us a follow on social media. Pick up your official Talkin' Vols merchandise. The links to all that stuff is in the description below. But this is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The